Human Rights Watch has accused the Israeli government of committing crimes of apartheid and persecution against Palestinians in a new report Tuesday, eliciting an angry response from Israeli officials. However, after decades of warnings, the report says that threshold into a crime against humanity has already been crossed. The Israeli government has demonstrated an intent to maintain the domination of Jewish Israelis over Palestinians across Israel and the occupied Palestinians' territory, reads the report. That intent has been coupled with systematic oppression of Palestinians and inhumane acts committed against them. When these three elements occur together, they amount to the crime of apartheid, it concludes. Israel's Ministry of Foreign Affairs called the report fiction, and said the claims were preposterous and false. Shocking instances of human rights abuses. UNICEF official on crimes in Ethiopia. The Queen has how many birthdays? Thailand's COVID-19 surge dampens hopes for tourism reopening. Meet Cuba's new leader who's not a Castro. See moment child is saved from oncoming train. This is the COVID-19 crisis Canada prepared for, but hoped to avoid. Alexei Navalny, close to death. Press secretary says remembering the Bay of Pigs invasion. 60 years later. Hong Kong police showcase Chinese-style goose stepping Oscar-nominated song as a message for everybody. Art Dubai brings together artists from around the world. Afghan negotiator. I'm worried about withdrawal without peace. How Taliban may run Afghanistan after U.S. troops withdraw. FMR British PM. World needs equitable vaccinations. Japan plans to release treated Fukushima water into sea. This Midwest city is becoming a safe haven for climate refugees. Human Rights Watch is known to have a long-standing anti-Israeli agenda, actively seeking for years to promote boycotts against Israel. This report is yet another part of the organization's ongoing campaign. With no connection to facts or reality on the ground, the ministry said in a statement. HRW said the report was intended to compare Israeli law and government policy against legal standards governing the crimes of apartheid and persecution. The release of the report comes 3 months after a similar publication by Israeli human rights organization, B'Tselem, which also accused Israel of becoming an apartheid regime, arguing that the traditional view of Israel as a democracy living side by side with a temporary Israeli occupation in the territories, imposed on some 5 million Palestinian subjects, has grown divorced from reality. It also comes just weeks after the International Criminal Court in The Hague announced it was pursuing a war crimes investigation against Israel with a focus, among other things, on Israel's settlement activities in the West Bank.